Hi everyone, Dralo44 here. Hope you're having a great, fantastic day, evening or night so far. So basically I'm bringing you another video, pretty much concluding a little bit about Psyonix's response to having been scammed. Now I did want to read you actually all of the responses just to kind of give you a bit of an idea of how they treat things and how they look at it, and also how to just really be careful, when trading with people. Just make absolutely sure that you're double checking everything, and all those good things. Before I get into it, a couple of things I do want to say is thank you very much for the general support that I've had. Since posting the sort of scam video, I've had mainly a lot of really nice comments. I think I've had 2 people being a bit unpleasant, shall we say, a bit douchebaggy, but apart from that, I think the majority of everyone else has actually been really, really cool. So I do appreciate that, and thank you very much for those messages. It does mean a lot that actually some of you do kind of feel sorry for me and care. It's one of those things, I've learned from it, but, yes, it was a little upsetting for those who understand that I was basically scammed. I'll link the video in the description below, so if you haven't heard of the Strike Assert scam, unaware of what it actually entails and what happens, then do check it out, because, again, if you come across it, at least you should be a little bit more aware, and drop it a like, because the more likes, the more algorithm it gets, so to speak, in YouTube, the more it gets noticed, and then that way more people are aware of it, which can hopefully only help the community, which is what the intention of the particular video was. And I do want to say a massive thank you to all the people who have actually subscribed. I think I'm on about 112 subscribers now, which is absolutely massive for where I was. I'm aiming for 150 as soon as possible, and then what I do plan to do is that as I get nearer that, I'm going to actually try and do some sort of giveaway, so I will keep you posted as we get closer on that one as well. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for me in that regard. So what I'm going to do is that in between sort of like the background matches, I'll actually show you the emails, the kind of like the responses that Psyonix gave, read them out to you, and then there'll be some more footage and I'll explain it all and kind of go from there. Hopefully you find this useful and informative and all those good things. If you do, just drop me a like. The video, get the more likes it gets, again, the more it gets noticed, which is always a good thing as well. And if you do want to subscribe, then absolutely up to you, but as I say, anyone who does subscribe, it really truly is very much appreciated. With that said, let's get into the video. So of course, what I did then is that I basically emailed Psyonix and I wanted a response based on a scam that I'd experienced with the fireworks, and this was the sort of response stroke my email. So I said, hi, today I was scammed by a user called Jano_Kremner. The whole incident is on YouTube. My ID is Dralo44. Alternatively, evidence can be forwarded by my email address. I agreed to actually pay 4,250 for the titanium white striker fireworks, and instead I got normal ones worth way less. He even laughs and offers to buy back, which I refuse. Please help me with this. So I then get a response about 24 hours later. Actually, I'd said on another video that I hadn't had a response. Turned out I had, just never seen it, and it didn't show up, which is kind of unfortunate. But there you go. He said, hello, we're really sorry to hear you had this unpleasant trading experience. Kindly note that once a trade has been completed, it is final and non-reversible. We don't moderate players' trades, as it's up to both players participating in a trade to ensure it's fair before accepting. Oh, right, okay, thanks for that. So we suggest you take a look at our trading best practices, and they send me a link. We hope this information helps prevent this from happening again. Your understanding is much appreciated. And then it goes on to say, if you did address your issue, please reply back, and we can help out further, your Rocket League's team. So pretty much they're saying, oh, we don't actually moderate player trades. It's up to both players, despite if you're misled. And of course, if you are misled, actually it's your fault. They won't give you anything back. And I said, okay, at the end of the day, I'm gutted that it happened, and I'm sure that any of us would be. However, did I expect to get the items back? Not really, being truthful, but I did expect something to be done in regards to the player. Reason being is that, if you go into a chat and someone writes KYS, which is kill yourself, or some other abusive chat, Psyonix, you can forward it, you can report them, and they will actually then ban the player for a certain amount of days. but they won't do it for actually actively misleading people and actually trying to scam them, take extra credits, give them false items and all those things. So kind of weird in their philosophy, I think, and I think that is something that is a big thing that needs a massive change. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts below about what you think of that in regards to that aspect. So then basically what happened is that I got a reply from a second part of the email, because I then forwarded on a sort of like a response, I suppose, to the first one, because I was pretty annoyed, I'm not going to lie, pretty irritated by that. So then I, of course, went on to the second one. Now, with this one then, so what happens is it says, I am absolutely speechless. Your trade system is completely abysmal, and then you inform me that there's nothing you are prepared to do. Even if there's no way to return the items, there needs to be a massive overhaul, as the current trade system is a joke. Video evidence is on YouTube, and you can see he was misleading and has done this to several people, yet you won't even ban them. I'm shocked and disgusted. Is it even legal that you couldn't care less about your player base? And I agree. I don't think they do care about their player base in every regard. I mean, maybe they care to some degree, but I have to say this is probably the darker side of the game. Rocket League as a game is pretty cool, but there are certainly aspects of it that is just really bad, and the company don't seem to care about the consumers. You know, if you spend money, they don't care. If you don't spend money, they care less, but they don't really kind of want to do anything. They're not prepared to help you in any way, and it is very, very, very upsetting. So the response comes back then from another advisor, says, hey, thank you for being part of the Rocket League family. So a nice little enticing little bit just to make you feel really part of it. I'm really sorry to hear you had this unpleasant trading experience involving your credits. Kindly note that once a trade has been completed, it is final. We don't moderate players' trades. It is up to both players participating in a trade to ensure it's fair before accepting. Failing to acknowledge that the trade system is absolutely dreadful, and it's very easy to mislead players, which is where the whole problem is lying, really. Also, please note that we do not roll back trades. However, we will be taking your report on the other player into account, and we'll do some further investigation on the matter. Whilst we do not discuss disciplinary actions taken against the other player, meaning they're not going to do anything, obviously, rest assured that your report is helpful and much appreciated. And then let's have a look at your trading best practices, and if we can help you any other way, please let us know. And then it just goes on from there. So basically, pretty much, you know, a complete waste of time in that regard, mainly, and kind of upsetting. Now, I obviously, you know, I kind of want to just highlight that it is one of those things where the reason I kind of want to make sure that you guys are aware of this is because, let's face it, it is very, very, very frustrating. And to, of course, say, look, you know, when you're doing trades, like I've said before, be absolutely aware, careful, you know, be like double check it. You know, have a friend with you on SharePlay if you have that on PS4. I don't know about the other consoles or PC, but if you have any other ways of kind of just covering yourself, then do that just to make absolutely sure. And just try and stay away from anything with certs on it. I mean, like, definitely Striker, Tactician, all the certs on there, just be a little bit careful, because Psyonix will not take responsibility. They say our feedback is really valued, but that's just a very generic thing, and this is kind of why I wanted to share it. Now, as regards to sort of like videos and things, I'd like to sort of like hear some feedback on what you think of this one. I'll link the actual fireworks scam that happened to me, because I recorded it and uploaded it. I'll put that in the description, and I put like a guide of like suggestions of things that you know, pretty much some ideas that they could easily kind of solve it. Have a watch if you get a chance, if you're interested, and you know, if there's any feedback or any other video ideas or anything else that I could kind of do. You know, Rocket League is still a game that I'm kind of still slightly new at making videos with, so obviously I just want to make some really great content that you enjoy and all those things. So that's pretty much it for this particular video. I hope you actually enjoyed it, found it useful, informative, all those good things. And like I say, I mean, if you want to leave some comments, do let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. If it's constructive, sounds awesome. And if you like the video, a like is always great. But otherwise, that is everything from me tonight. So thank you very much for stopping by and watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day, evening or night. You take care, and I shall see you in the next Rocket League video. All the best. Cheers now. Bye-bye.